Howdy, my name is Cloudy. Welcome back to the channel. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't check out my last video, make sure you go check out my last video. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe and like if you enjoy your stay. Cloudy for the day. You know what I'm saying? Today, we got a video from the Cosmic Wonder. Spider-Man 4 massive updates. Shang-Chi as Peter's mentor, new villain, and all this other stuff.
Welcome to the Cosmic Wonder. We have been learning a ton about Spider-Man 4 recently. And as Avengers Doomsday gets ready for filming, we're going to start to learn a lot more about that project, and Spider-Man 4 is about to begin filming as well. And right now they are currently casting for the film, and we're learning a lot more about the type of characters that are going to appear in this film. And today we have an update about the plot of the film, one of the villains that is going to be appearing in the film. And no, we are not talking about the news that a female villain has been cast for Spider-Man 4. We are talking about yet another villain that is reportedly going to appear in Spider-Man 4.
Damn, so how, bro? God damn, bro. They got Peter fighting the whole world, bro. Like, where's Tony? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they got this little ass kid fighting everybody in the spandex suit. Bro, this is messed up, bro. He need help. Real talk, bro. Daredevil need to come and help, bro. Especially because he was in the last movie at the end. Bro, come help Peter, bro. For real.
But we will dive into that female casting report as well, as we have gotten some updates about that. Now, first and foremost, to clarify, because I've seen some people who are a little bit confused about this, Sadie Sink has been cast in Spider-Man 4, but she has not been cast as the villain. The female villain casting news is about a completely different actress and a completely different character. Now, as far as who Sadie Sink is playing, that has not been officially revealed yet, although we did hear a very interesting rumor. We actually mentioned this on a live stream where Jasmine, who has been joining us for our live streams, said that she heard from somebody in the industry who is in the know that Sadie Sink might be playing Spider-Gwen. She said that when she mentioned Sadie Sink playing MJ.
Bro, if she plays Spider-Gwen, Miles Morales has to make a scene in this movie, bro. It makes no sense. Everybody knows Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen are a thing, bro. They are a thing, bro. So if Spider-Gwen ends up being with Peter, bro, this is starting to make no sense, bro. If she is Spider-Gwen, Miles Morales has to be coming to Spider-Man 4, bro. This means we getting Miles Morales, bro. We getting the Black Spider-Man 4, bro. If she's Spider-Gwen, we getting Miles Morales, bro. I say it again. If she's Spider-Gwen, there better be a Miles Morales, bro.
Okay, this person
Peter
said,
better not steal Miles' girl, bro. That would be crazy.
Gwen. So take this as a rumor for now. It's not confirmed, obviously. And yes, Sadie Sink would have to wear a wig or dye her hair. But besides that, I think her character description does actually match that of Spider-Gwen's. Gwen Stacy, according to Daniel RPK, Sadie Sink's character in Spider-Man 4 will be a sharp and free-spirited woman who is strong-willed, intelligent, and not easily intimidated, and will also have a mysterious past. However, Daniel RPK does note that it's still unknown what her character name is, though. This description does describe Gwen Stacy. I've actually seen a lot of people comment that this does indeed describe Gwen.
Though?
Now, it could also describe some other female characters as well. But if we consider what Daniel RPK is reporting the plot is, Spider-Gwen actually makes sense. And in this scenario, I would actually say Mayday Parker makes sense as well. Here's what Daniel RPK had to say recently about the plot of Spider-Man 4. He said, Spider-Man 4 will be loosely based on the 2011 and 2015 Spider Island. And here's where it gets really interesting when he talks about Peter's friends and who is going to show up in the film. He says, the film.
Damn. Okay, bro. This is getting crazy. This is getting crazy. Bro, Miles Morales need to pop up if Spider-Gwen's popping up, bro. And then I know if y'all watched my last video, I'm pretty sure y'all did because y'all the homies, you know what I'm saying? There might be, the villain is most likely going to be a female, right? And it might be Spider-Gwen. What I want to know now, because I got a question. Because somebody answered this in the comments. I said comics. Is Spider-Gwen from this island? And who the hell is the Spider-Man at the bottom? I'll move myself. Who is that nigga, bro? Because that is a grown man Spider-Man, bro. How many black Spider-Man are there, bro? I got so many questions right now.
Looking to cast a new friend group for Peter, including Harry
that Iron
Osborn.
Fist
Now, there
Spider-Man?
are other names mentioned, and we'll get to them in a bit, but I want to stop here with Harry Osborn
That would be
because a
dope to
rumor
see
that
Iron
we had
Fist
actually been
Spider-Man.
hearing for a while stated that Willem Dafoe was rumored to be making a return in Spider-Man 4 as the Green
Makes sense. I
Goblin.
like,
So
bro.
the fact
He can
that
act.
Harry Osborn is going to appear in the film could mean that Willem Dafoe's
dropped something
Norman
sharp.
Osborn could appear in
Hold
this
on. Hold on. Yeah, I dropped something really sharp, so I gotta find it. Found it.
as well as Harry's father. Now, the only question is, would this be the same Norman Osborn from Spider-Man No Way Home, or would it be a different variant who happens to look the same? Remember,
I feel like it's
variants can
gonna be
look
a
the
different
same, or
variant.
they can look completely different. Spider-Man Home showed us that variants can look very different. We have the 3 different Spider-Men. Of course, Loki Season 1 showed us that as well, but in the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania post-credit scene, we saw a lot of the same looking Kangs. And of course, there are other examples as well. But this is just a reminder that variants can look the same or they can look very different. So Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin could be the
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like this whole variant thing is what's gonna make Marvel such a great, like, not just great, but I feel like it's gonna what's the word? I can't even think of the fucking word, man. Bro, it's gonna turn a lot of heads because it's gonna be those scenes where it's gonna be like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of scenes where you get that reaction out of people, bro. And I feel like with all these variants, all of that is gonna make it possible, bro. Everything is gonna make it easier to make things a bit more suspenseful. These next few movies and TV shows gonna be full of variants that we think are the character I'll be seeing on screen the entire time, and it's not, bro. I'm telling you, we about to get
one
tricked,
from
bro.
Spider-Man No Way Home, or he could
about
be
to
a
get
different
tricked.
one who might be native to the MCU. However, since we've had really no mention of
lie,
Norman
bro.
Osborn
Bro,
or
kinda creepy
Oscorp
right
in
now.
Spider-Man's main universe, in our main 616 universe, I'm assuming that these characters are probably going to be from another universe, especially if you consider
I'm
the
thinking,
fact
bro.
that Spider-Man 4 is coming
All these
after
variants keep
Avengers
popping up. You might as well
Doomsday,
just
where
use
we
it to-
believe the multiverse will be destroyed and Battleworld will be formed. So our Earth will essentially be a
But he
combination
said what?
will be destroyed. 4 is coming after Avengers Doomsday, where we believe the multiverse will be destroyed and Battleworld will be formed. So our Earth will essentially be a combination of a bunch of different universes put together. That's what we believe is going to happen. It's not confirmed.
But see, I wonder if it's gonna start off in New York, because y'all know it seems like a lot of these movies do take place around New York, Manhattan, or, you know, like it take place around these same areas, bro. So I really feel like Battle World is really gonna take place in New York, and all these other worlds are just gonna get smashed into New York. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think is gonna happen. I don't
that's
know.
what most of us believe. So that does open up
But it seems
Spider-Man
like New
4
York is
to
just the
just
main
an
area.
infinite amount of things that they could do, an infinite
Probably
amount
'cause
of
of so many
possibilities,
boroughs, so they
including
can,
Spider-Man and Peter Parker
use those
getting a
settings
lot
to their
of new
advantage.
friends. Sadie Sink's character is going to be his
he get more
romantic
friends?
interest. Then it sounds like we are going to get Harry Osborn. Daniel RPK also says
don't like her
Carly
being-
Cooper, who
Bro,
is also
that's
another
Miles
love
Morales' girl.
interest of Spider-Man's in the Spider Island story, and she does have spider power, so who knows what's going to happen with her. So Daniel
Well, it's gonna be
RPK
a lot of
says
females in
Harry,
Spider-Man 4,
Carly,
yeah.
and Lily
It's gonna be
Hollister
hard.
are going to be Spider-Man's new close friend.
This girl right here might honestly be Sydney Sweeney, bro. She might honestly still pop up in the movie, now that I think about it. Because, you know, we've been hearing about all these different people popping in Spider-Man 4 that might pop up. They actually might pop up for real. You know what I'm saying? If Spider-Man 4 is going in the route of where Spider-Man find all his new friends who also got some spider powers and stuff too, we might just see Sydney Sweeney, Sadie Sink, old girl from Riverdale, like I said in my other video. If you ain't check it out, go check it out. You know what I'm saying? We might see a lot of females in this movie, bro. And these females might be putting hands and feet on everybody. But I do not like the fact that Sadie Sink, if she is Spider-Gwen, bro, that she's going to be Peter's love interest. I feel like that's a little messed up, bro, because from what I seen on the video game, no, not the video game, from the Miles Morales movie, you know what I'm saying? Spider-Gwen is his girl.
In this film. And then he says
why I don't like
that
it, bro.
Shang-Chi and Mr. Negative are set to appear. And I gotta say, that sounds awesome. And in the Spider Island story leading up
want
to it in
Shang-Chi
the
to pop
Amazing
back up so
Spider-Man,
bad,
the
bro.
free comic book day edition shows that
That
Shang-Chi
movie
is
was so
actually Peter
fire.
Parker's martial arts mentor who is teaching him the way of the spider. So perhaps that's why Shang-Chi is going to be in Spider-Man.
Bro, do y'all know what this mean, bro? Peter Parker finna be like Daredevil, bro. Facts, bro. I just started watching because I've been watching. I just finished watching the DC show, so now I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? I just watched Daredevil, bro. Peter Parker about to be putting hands and feet on everybody in this movie, bro. If Shang-Chi is his mentor and we don't see Peter getting at least 100 fight scenes in this movie, bro, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be honest, bro. We can't have Shang-Chi training this dude and he not actually putting it to use. You know what I'm saying? We need to see him go crazy on some people. We need to see him have his Daredevil moment. You know what I'm saying? He need to kill somebody. I'm just being honest.
4. Maybe he's going to be a mentor to Peter Parker, teaching him a certain style of martial arts. However, this does make me wonder about Shang-Chi 2. Right now, there's at least one mystery Marvel movie that is going to take place, presumably between Spider-Man 4 and Avengers Secret Wars. We've pretty much narrowed it down to Doctor Strange 3, Shang-Chi 2, or Thor 5. And recently, since through a production company name that Marvel Studios filed, it kind of got narrowed down to Thor 5 or Shang-Chi 2. So Shang-Chi appearing in Spider-Man 4 could either mean that, hey, they're not going to do Shang-Chi 2, but we're going to put him in Spider-Man 4 so he can go into Avengers Secret Wars more established, or they could put him in Spider-Man 4 to have him go right into his own movie, Shang-Chi 2. So unfortunately, the fact...
I feel like we should have had a Shang-Chi 2 movie, bro. Daniel
RPK is reporting Shang-Chi is going to appear in Spider-Man 4. That doesn't really give us much more clarity about what the next movie is going to be after. But it is cool to see that he's going to be in Spider-Man 4. Now, as far as Mr. Negative is concerned, he is not going to be the villain of Spider-Man 4. According to multiple sources, there are going to be many villains in Spider-Man 4, which does make sense, especially if it is a multiversal film. However, if they are adapting the plot loosely based on Spider Island, it does sound like the Spider Queen, Adriana Soria, is going to be one of the prominent villains. Now, it's not confirmed, but if they are loosely adapting the Spider Island story, and if they are going to have other people in this film that have spider powers, it does make sense for her to be the main villain, because her powers are crazy when it comes to spider people, because her powers allow her to control anybody or anything with the insect gene, which Spider-Man does have, along with the other spider people.
Damn, so
and in the Spider Island story, she wants to infest everybody with spider powers so that she can control everyone. In the Spider Island story, she takes a tissue sample of Peter Parker, and with the jackal, uses this to create a virus, and whoever is infected with the virus becomes connected to the web of life, and they get spider powers. But eventually they turn into man spiders or giant spiders, which allows the Queen to control them. So this sounds like kind of an even bigger Spider-Man No Way Home film, where we're going to have a lot of spider-powered individuals possibly fighting against somebody who can control them, hence Spider Queen. Now, this is not confirmed at the time, but if this does end up being the plot, which Daniel RBK is reporting...
Bro, if this is the plot, this movie is going to be about 4 hours long. No cap, bro. If this is the plot for Spider-Man 4, this movie is going to be about 4 hours long. And I guarantee you, people will make time to see this movie, bro. Because people love Spider-Man, bro. And I don't believe we ever had a Spider-Man movie that was that long, bro. And if they saying this is the plot, I would love to see this many Spider-Man pop up. All these female guys, I would love to see all of this happen on screen, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This do seem like a plot for a TV series more than a movie. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't mind a 4-hour Spider-Man movie if it's like this, bro. I'm not gonna cap, bro.